Today, let's talk about two lessons I've learned over the past year doing this USPSA. First one, simple. Change your mag springs. I'll put up a video here. You'll take a look and see what the magazine spring failure did. Didn't end the day by any stretch, but just stupid on my part. I'd actually ordered replacement springs, assuming I'd do it preventatively before they caused a problem. They just didn't show up in time and had a little bit of a failure. Not a big deal, but here's why you change them out. Brand new spring and one that's used. I've got them lined up at the top here. Basically, it's two coils get cut off. So this has just been compressed enough and it loses enough of its force, its power, its length over time, and you end up with a failure to feed. In my case, it was a stovepipe jam where the round didn't get pushed up far enough and it just kind of jammed halfway up into the barrel, and I thought it was an empty mag and turned out that it was really a jam. Easy to change out, not a big deal, but you're doing competition, at least for me. I'm going to be changing these out every year, which is kind of what I'd planned on, but I'll just plan ahead and make sure that I have replacement springs on hand instead of ordering them when I think I'll need them. So the second lesson, I think it's useful for everyone, competition or not. Know your limits, test them, and push them. I've got two videos. First one right here, this is a classifier. I've got 4 targets, 2 shots on each, so 8 shots. And if I take any extra shots, I get penalized. Fair enough, no problem. I go ahead and I take my time and end up doing a perfect score on the accuracy part. All A-zone hits, 8 A-zone hits. But I was slow, 6.5, 7 seconds. So I took my time, but I was accurate. Nothing wrong with that. Accuracy is a very good thing, but I should be pushing myself. And in that video, you can see that one of the match directors, he and I have gotten to know each other, he says 8 A-zone hits means you're shooting too slow. He's right, because I wasn't pushing it. I was making sure that I was getting on target as opposed to pushing it. Immediately after that, the next stage, it was 3 cardboard targets, 4 or 5 steel, and then another 3 cardboard targets with a mandatory reload sometime between start and finish. I could do reload anytime I wanted. So I decided I'm going to push myself on this one and go fast. I did. I actually went very fast. The guy doing the time was impressed with the time. But when we went and looked, I had 3 misses. I want to say that when I hit the cardboard, my first shots on the cardboard were always good. It was one of the follow-up shots that had missed. Blew through the steel, no problem. I did have to do 1 makeup shot, you'll see that, but I actually did fairly well there. But I was going faster than I'm capable of right now. And for what it's worth, me, a beginner shooter, this is my 7th time out. My speed, forget accuracy, my speed was still a second slower than someone who is shooting A or Master, okay? So I have a ton of room for improvement. And it's actually good to go watch those guys because you pick up a lot and you learn a lot. So know your limits. Know what you can do and go ahead and push them. So, you know, for me, again, I've said this before, I have no illusions of being competitive in this USPSA right now. I'm just out there learning, I'm honing my skills, I'm getting better and I'm improving. And I see that improvement. It's fantastic. So for me, even if I go ahead and I push it and I end up screwing up a stage, scoring really low because I had a bunch of misses because I was going too fast. Okay, well, I just know I need to go. I now know what I need to go work on. I don't want to be comfortable in what I'm doing. I want to continually improve. So, know your limits. I know this stage that I'm showing in the second video is me going too fast right now. But I know I can go that fast and I can pick up my accuracy. So that's good. I also know that it's not out of the realm of possibility to be that fast and accurate because I can see other people doing it. So it's physically possible. Now maybe it's not in my skill set, but at least it gives me a target to work towards. So, the big takeaway here is go ahead and push yourself. Know where your limits are. Know what you're capable of. In my case, this first video, I know if I take my time, I can hit all these targets accurately. I know that. Now, let's go ahead and add some speed to it and see what happens. Push it, see what happens. Well, I know I get sloppy when I go too fast. Well, how fast is too fast? So figure out where that line is. And then continue to push yourself so that you can be both fast and accurate. So that's my goal. That's what I'm working on. A lot of this is common sense, but I also know that some people don't show you their mistakes. So here's my mistakes. I mean, take a look at it. You'll see where I screwed up, and it's totally fine. That's what this is for. That's what training's for. Make your mistakes in training, and correct them, improve them. You'll get better over time. Anyway, that's all for today. Wanted to just give you quick lessons from what I've learned real quick. Hopefully it's useful for someone. Anyway, take care. We'll do this again another day.